friends! So I decided to do another what's in my fridge tour because if you saw the last video that I uploaded, I just went grocery shopping and I thought it might be interesting to show you exactly how much food I can pack into my tiny little house. So let's get started. I got 2 things of eggs. These top ones are for Sam, for my husband. I boil an entire thing of eggs and I use those for his breakfast. That's why they're on top. And these are just regular plain old eggs. Extra butter. I buy like 4 things of butter. This is also for my husband. This is cheese, stuff for sandwiches, lunch meat. These are spicy pickles. I can eat these. Here are some tomatoes from my garden. I grew little grape tomatoes and I just pick them and keep them in a little Ziploc bag up there. This is spinach. These are mustard greens. I don't think you can eat these raw. I haven't tried. It's getting kind of wilty because it's super full, but it's fine. I'm gonna cook them tomorrow, so you know it's not really that big of a deal. I cook the shit out of them anyways. I cook mustard greens like collard greens, but I think I like mustard greens a little bit better. They're not as tough, and I think they take seasonings a little bit more easily. They don't take as long to cook, so that's nice. And then over here I have some cheese. I have some hard goat cheese. I have some soft goat cheese. And in the back I have his chicken breast. You can't see it and I don't feel like pulling these out, but back behind the leafy greens right here, sparkling water. I like to put the sparkling water behind the greens because otherwise they will just stick to the back of the fridge and get all frozen. Here's ketchup. Here, I'll pull this out. I got a big giant bag of baby carrots because I like carrots. Oh no, this is open. Oh, it's closed. This is a jar of olives. I just got olives in a can. I don't remember the brand of them. The only brand that I can eat. And I don't like to keep metal cans in the refrigerator, but one of these, it was actually this. I reused one of these jelly jars actually for this. So yeah, this was a different brand of jelly, so that's why the jar is a little bit taller. But one of these jars perfectly holds an entire can of olives and all the juice. So then you don't have to take the olives out of the juice and they're all gross and wilty. And back here is another bottle of sparkling water. We like the S. Pellegrino one because it's imported. The other one is made in America and it tastes like dirt. These are a bunch of mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Here's another bag of lunch meat for my sweetie pie. He is a hard-working man, so he eats a lot of food. Ah, olives. See, folks, that is why I put the olives in a jar instead of just leaving them in a can. Now I put these back. So here are some chicken breakfast sausages from last time, apple juice from last time. We already had this thing of grape juice, but I just put it in the fridge. I think there's another bottle of sparkling water back there in that back corner. I am thawing this out right now. This is half a pound of ground lamb. I can't eat ground beef. It actually makes me sick, so. Okay, so got some more bell peppers. These are nectarines. They're so delicious. So yeah, just a bunch of bell peppers and some nectarines. That's all that would really fit in here. I don't know why my camera is doing that. That's all that would really fit in here without it being too full. So now I'm gonna show you my dry food. Oh yeah, half an onion. Before I forget, here is the freezer. Here are the 4 things of butter that I told you that I buy. I keep them in the freezer just because I can't keep them all in the fridge, as you saw. This butter is only gonna last us for a week. We have to buy butter every single week because I cook with it all the time. These are frozen grapes and frozen nectarine slices. I like to have those for a little treat since I can't really have like ice cream and stuff. Here are some frozen berries. This is a pack of meat. And here is all of the seafood that you saw me buy. There's like a bunch of chicken in here. There's a bunch of fish in here. I just took the lamb out of here. And then here's another bag of the same just frozen chicken. I like to store like 1 dinner's worth of meat in each one of these little bags because, I don't know, it's just more convenient. It's easier to thaw out that way. It's easier to store and to freeze, especially since we have such a small space to freeze things. So I like to get the hefty bags because they have the little section for you to write stuff out, and then when it's frozen you aren't like, oh, is this chicken? Is this, like, what is this? You already know, like, oh, that's cod, oh, that's rockfish. So all of that meat will maybe last us, like, I don't know, a little under a month, but like I said, we do have a bunch of bags of the big gallon-sized bags with like the smaller portions in the smaller hefty bags that I just showed you. We have like 3 or 4 big giant bags in the deep freezer outside still. This is pretty much the same as before, except for I have 2 cans of tomato paste. I use this to make my marinara sauce. And there is some bread for my husband's sandwiches, and we got a box of spaghetti noodles. I'm actually making spaghetti tonight, so I'm pretty excited. And another thing of hot sauce, because we were running kind of low, and another thing of liquid aminos, because we were running low on that too. I actually picked this zucchini from my garden. It's freaking huge. I got a couple things of corn. I ate one of them yesterday. I got some lemons. I got a couple of limes, some things of garlic. And yeah, I already had these potatoes. I think that I will take you on my next shopping trip so you can see how I go bulk shopping, because this trip was just mainly just produce and meat and stuff like that. But I will show you guys how I go bulk shopping, and then we can also try to find little goodies that I can eat, and I can show you guys how difficult it is for me to find things that I can eat in a grocery store. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. I shop at Fred Meyer's. I think I forgot to film an intro for that video. If you've made it this far, I hope you have a fantastic day. Mwah! Bye!